Hi, I'm Sherry Lisinski, the librarian at Richland Middle School, and we've been gearing up our Makerspace this year. And one of the things I included in my Makerspace is books that related to the different projects, the different things that students might want to work on or create or invent or engineer. So these are just some of those books that we have coming in, and they include everything from like a book where you use t-shirts and you create new projects with that. That falls under that design aspect of that.
Ever wonder how you can connect ELA literacy to Makerspace? We've done that several ways here at my school. Well, first of all, anytime you happen to read directions in Makerspace, you're reading procedural text, and sometimes you can have kids rate directions for different activities they find, and that's definitely addressing your procedural text teaks. But some of the activities that we've done with Makerspace and ELA, I've had kids read an article, a piece of informational text, and then they have to do a Makerspace activity based on that article, and then the third step is they come back and write about it. So for instance, I had my kids read an article about a ferry that sank off the coast of South Korea several years ago, and then their Makerspace activity was to take a piece of tinfoil and create a boat that would float. They floated it in a tub of water I had sitting on the floor in the library, and they had to put quarters in their boat. Now, what they read in their article was that the cargo in the boat, in the ferry, was not tied down, and so it shifted all to one side, and that helped create the sinking. And so they have to recreate that with their quarters and connect what they read to what they're doing. And then again, that third part was they went back and wrote about how they would design a boat or how they would manage the cargo so that their ferry wouldn't sink. And then one other activity that we do is with poetry. I have several different poems laid out for the kids to choose from, and then all of our Makerspace activities or materials are available to them, and they have to create something while they're here in the library using Makerspace materials that speaks about their poem or represents their poem. And along with the ELA teachers and the reading teachers, we decide what parameters have to be included in that. For instance, you might have to include a color in your piece that describes the tone of your poem, or you might have to include a word in your piece that would describe the mood of your poem. So there are lots of ways to connect Makerspace with ELA. Hope you'll give it a chance.
Alright, some of the Makerspace stations that I use at Birdville Elementary lead students to work in small groups. They cooperatively solve puzzles, they learn to balance and construct different mobile objects. We've in the past done scribble pens that make like a spirograph type of project. Recently I did straw rockets with my first graders, and we got to do some measurement and talk about force. And other things that we've done are circuits, different gears, learning how to work together cooperatively to build different projects, and just Legos, all sorts of things that we used to do as children. And I've tried to tie it in a little bit with my books that I have, and this is one book that we had a lot of fun with boxes, and after we read it, I let them slide around in a box and feel what it was like to move like they were in a car. And I've done that at both my campuses with our kinder and first grade classes. And my fourth grade here at Major Cheney had done a little movie after they did Earth Dragon Awakes and built their own set with